Hello, good morning, and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. This is going to count for Wednesday. We have two clear West Indies rums at dawn here. Daylight is arriving it's here. This is Aristocrat, 80 proof. Both of them are. Introduced in 1933. It is a West Indies rum. Where in the West Indies? It doesn't say. It could be from, we know it's not Cuba. But beyond that, it could be the Turks and Caicos Islands, the Bahama Islands, Anguilla, Montserrat, St. Eustatius, Bonaire, Aruba, Curacao, San Martin, Guadeloupe, Martinique, St. Lucia, etc. It could be anywhere, There's so many island countries down there. I've only been to the Bahamas, so I'd like to go to others. Aristocrat Light Rum, product of the West Indies, bottled by Grosskirth Distillers Company, Bardstown, Kentucky. Well, that's Heaven Hill, okay? And I know that is because they got it listed on their product specification, but there's no real website listing for this. And what I mean is like a listing with a description and all of that, the history. No, I had to do my own research thanks to Heaven Hill's insufficient website. I found out Grosskirth was started by a husband and wife team. I don't know how old they were, but in 1933, at the end of Prohibition, they started a distillery. It was small. They must have had some money. How you just start a distillery, It was a small Kentucky distillery, and they made Aristocrat and other brands. They had no children. They had many foster children, and they donated good deal of their money to the University of Louisville. My daughter calls it Louisville. The husband and wife died within weeks of each other in 1999. I think the husband died first, then the wife. So that company's gone. The distillery's gone. The husband and wife are gone for 23 years. But the name continues as a Heaven Hill brand. But Heaven Hill does nothing to promote it. And they don't really even acknowledge it unless you search, like I said, on their website under product specifications. But there's Aristocrat is a whole line. Okay, the Aristocrat line is green, the gin, the red is vodka, the blue is the light rum, the gold and white is the gold rum or tan and white. There might be an Aristocrat whiskey, but I didn't research it that detailed. And they show an eagle with two heads holding a banner that doesn't say anything with medals that don't say anything. And some kind of design that makes little sense to me. Were these people Baha'is? Were they of the Baha'i faith? Oh, me, but it looks like that, huh? Okay. Do aristocrats drink this? What do you think? Now, the competitor, introduced in 1978, Don Q Cristal. 1978, but the company Serrallés, Destilería Serrallés, was started in 1865 in the Kingdom of Spain in the area called Puerto Rico. Remember, Spain is a Bourbon kingdom. They're ruled by the Bourbon kings of Spain, that they come from France. But anyhow, Spain used to be a lot bigger. They still have two African territories, Ceuta and Melilla on the African mainland. They have the Canary Islands off the coast of Africa. Canary Islands, big chain of islands. But they used to own the Philippine Islands off the coast of Asia, and they used to own Puerto Rico and Cuba Island, plus some other islands associated with them, like the Isle of Pines and Vieques Island and other things. But the United States attacked Spain in 1898 and took, or if you want to say stole, be a good word, the Philippine Islands, Cuba, and its associated islands, and Puerto Rico and its associated islands. And Wake Island also was taken from Spain. Guam, sorry, not Wake, Guam. maybe Wake, can't remember. Guam Island was a Spanish island out way in the middle of the Pacific. Guam was seized also, still a U.S. territory. Okay. There used to be Spanish Equatorial Africa because it was on the equator. And Spanish Sahara. Plus, they used to own a lot of European countries like the Netherlands, Sicily and Naples, the bottom of Italy. They still own some Mediterranean islands, the Balearic Islands, Majorca, Ibiza, and can't remember the third one. But anyway, enough of that. And we know that Kentucky was part of Virginia, but it was made into its own state in 1792. They decided instead of making their own colonial empire that the states would let the territories become their own state if they chose to, so they wouldn't have their own American Revolution against the original colonies. And then they would come in as equal states, not as like subsidiary, unequal states. Yes, that's what happened. And we know that Tennessee was broken off from basically North Carolina. And then they had the southwestern territories, which were turned into Georgia, relinquished that claim. And they let that become Alabama and Mississippi. And the Northwest territories, all those northern states gave up their claims. And that was turned into the Northwest territories, which was slowly divided up into new states. Ohio, 1803, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin. All right. And I think no. Never mind. I know that's not right. All right. They're both clear. Now, what's better? Silver rum, gold rum, dark rum, like the black rum, or the spice rum? Well, I mean, I asked that question on purpose to be ridiculous. It's a ridiculous question. There's no such thing as what's better. It's whatever you prefer. Do I prefer the gold rum or the white rum? Or the dark? Oh, it's hard to say because they're all interesting, So it's just different styles. It's your preference. Craft Beer Tastic says, I prefer spice rum. We'll see now. You know what, Craft Beer Tastic? I've never had a spice rum in my life, I don't think. But I'm looking at buying it. They got the Caliber at Walmart for $5.96 a bottle. Even if it's bad, I haven't lost much. I might dip my toe in the pool with that. I'm not like scared to try them. I'm really not. I just don't. I got too much other stuff to deal with right now. You say, what's got problems in your life? No, when I say other stuff to deal with, I mean other types of liquor. All right. But the spice rum, I know that's really popular, right? I guess Captain Morgan and all of that. There is only one Captain Morgan. Spice rum is huge. Sailor Jerry. Oh, wait, I did try Sailor Jerry. It was good. It had like cinnamon, nutmeg, spices, and all that. They all use a secret blend, so you're never going to know, like, what do you use in your rum? They're not going to tell you. It's a secret blend. But, they got Sailor Jerry, Admiral Nelson, Captain Morgan, Calypso Spice Rum. There's a Bacardi Spice Rum now on the market. Well, the possibilities are endless because pretty much every company makes a spice rum, whether it's good or bad. I don't know. I haven't tried them. It'd be kind of hard to say, wouldn't it, without trying it? Just like these Irish creams, liqueurs. Seem like everybody makes one. Sazerac's got theirs. McCormick's got theirs. Heck, I even saw Ezra Brooks bourbon cream. Not Irish, Kentucky style. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean. But Sazerac's got their own Irish style cream ale, cream liqueur called Ryan's. And that's special to me because my great grandmother's name was Isabel Ryan. Her last name was Ryan, and they were from Ireland. The Ryans. Did my family start that brand? No, I'm pretty sure they did not. Was it named in their honor? Well, maybe so. I saw Ryan's for $9.99. No joke. I should have bought it, but it was at Rouse. But I said, man, I got so much cream, bourbon creams, and Irish creams backlog. I better not buy it. So I skipped it. But I do intend to buy it. Irish cream style liqueur made in Kentucky. These smell very similar. Like they're kind of neutral in the aroma. So if you think one is better than the other, think again. Price. Well, I know I paid $6.99 for the Aristocrat. And I know what I paid for the Don Q Cristal with the big handle bottle. And if I converted that amount into a liter bottle, it would be $7.42. 43-cent difference. 43 cents. Big deal. I don't have your brain for big deals. I don't know I don't even know if the Aristocrat is aged at all. They're not required to be aged. Okay, so aroma is a washout. The appearance is a washout. They're both clear. The aroma is a washout. They both smell like light, very light, sweet, naturally, sugar. And that's it. I've been working through the Ezra Brooks bourbons lately, says Craft Beer Tastic. My liquor store always has them on sale. Yeah. I bought my friend David for Christmas one time because, buy friends Christmas presents. I bought him a Ezra Brooks bourbon, 90 proof. He liked it. He didn't say too much about it, but he liked it. He's real picky with bourbon. In my opinion, too picky. He'll claim this and that and the other thing about them. And I tell him, I say, yeah, but if you don't do a blind taste test, you don't really know because you're looking at the label and you're making all these claims about it, these declarations about it. But I'm not so sure you could really taste them one from the other on a blind taste test, even though in your mind you think you can. I would like to buy the regular Ezra Brooks bourbon, but I only have the bourbon cream at this time. Taste. Cheers. It's got that little Cadbury egg, semi-solid, semi-liquid consistency sugar cream. That's what it has. Nothing bad. No grass, though. All right. Not really any oak. No. Yeah. Pungent, fermented sugarcane. Oak barrels. I don't know about the charcoal because that just filters it. They drip it through charcoal like Jack Daniels does with sugar maple charcoal and all that. But I know Elijah Craig Green labels charcoal filtered. It says it on the label, charcoal filtered. And they don't even list the green label on their website. True story, but it's in the store. Last time I saw it, it was $9.99 at International Market for a regular size bottle. Should have bought it. Oak barrel here. This is way more developed. It's richer. It's fuller body. It's obviously the Don Q Cristal. And yes, it is worth 43 cents more per liter bottle. And in fact, it's worth a good $3.43 more. And if not more than that. Easily done. Easily done. Aroma gave me some trouble today. But I'm not required to do it on aroma only. That's just a bonus bracket thing. It's a taste challenge. So that's where I'm obligated to do it. I got it right again. Is it because Don Q Cristal stands out? I think it is because of that. But some of these challengers have their own idiosyncratic flavors, so they're worth they're worth looking into. Would I recommend Aristocrat? Yes, I would recommend it with some kind of common sense involved, like if you see a liter for $6.99 or even $8.99, yeah, buy it. Now, when it gets above that, then you got to start saying, hold on a minute. Even with this JB inflation, you can still get good deals. So I wouldn't go above that. But Liam Gillespie says, why isn't Colt 45 easy to find as Pabst? You'd have to call Pabst about that. You're asking the wrong person. I have no idea. Except that I've noticed over the last 25 years that Pabst Brewing Company has a bumbling approach to marketing and distribution. If you want to say an incompetent approach. But that's not related to what we're doing right now. You know what? I am starting to pick up some oak barrel on the Aristocrat. It's got to be aged. Now, it might only be aged 6 months in the oak, but I think it is. It tastes like it's new barrels, not charred oak. No, I don't think they're using charred oak. But it could be fresh barrels, uncharred, like you would do with corn whiskey. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Now, Don Q Cristal, is it worth the regular price of $19.99 for the handle? Yes, clearly it is. I got it for $12.99, which was the most awesomest deal in the world. But glass bottle too. So recommended for Aristocrat, highly recommended for Don Q Cristal. And that brings us to the end. So keep your eyes open because we got more coming. It's going to take a good while to finish this clear rum, silver rum taste challenge series because when I finish with Clubhouse, and that's the bottom of the barrel quality, Clubhouse. Well, when we're talking about price point, now quality is pretty good, but you're not going to get it any cheaper than Clubhouse. Believe me. Believe me, you believe you, me. But then we're going into Sazerac, and that is going to take quite a while because I got so many Sazerac brands. And then we're off to tequila, silver tequila too. All right, thanks everybody.